The following program is being brought to you on the Voice America Women's Channel. For more information about our network and to check out additional show hosts and topics of interest, please visit voiceamericawomen.com. The Voice America Talk Radio Network is the worldwide leader in live Internet talk radio. Visit voiceamerica.com. The views and ideas expressed on the following program are strictly those of the host or guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and ideas held by the Voice America Talk Radio Network, its staff, and management.
Welcome to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with Rebecca Hall-Gruyter. In our program each week, we provide the tools, ideas, and encouragement to help you move ahead on your journey, becoming a more powerful and impactful woman in your own life. Now here's your host, Rebecca Hall-Gruyter.
Welcome to the show, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing week and you're excited as we're making this transition from the summer into the fall. This is a great time of reflection and looking at what we've enjoyed and celebrated during the summer months and what we're looking at bringing forward with us as we go into the later part of the year and we shift into the fall. And it's a really great time to reflect about what we've added onto our plate, what we're saying yes to, what we are wanting to continue to have on our plate. Because what I like to remind all of my attendees, we just had a wonderful conference this past weekend, and I was reminding everybody that we all have the same size plate of 24 hours. And if we know that, we know we've each got 24 hours brand new every day, how are we going to choose to spend that with purpose? A tendency we can have is to just kind of keep adding stuff to the plate and add stuff to the plate and add things to the plate. And we can forget to take things off to create space because the plate is only so big, 24 hours. And if we're not actively looking to take things off as we're adding things on, at some point, things are going to start rolling off the plate. And what can happen when that happens, not if, when, because if we keep adding, things are going to start rolling off the plate. We can start beating ourselves up, getting critical, feeling like we're letting people down and it's my fault. They're not going to trust me anymore. And we go through this whole thing. Whereas if instead we can say, okay, yes, that did fall off my plate. That means my plate's too full again. What do I want? Let me evaluate what's on my plate again to make sure it's in alignment with what matters most to me to bring forward. So I want you to think about that today and really think about what is on your plate and have you actually reviewed it lately to make sure the things on the plate are actually fitting fully on the plate and not running you. And one of the activities I will frequently have people do is start to take sticky notes on a wall and start writing down all the things that they have on their plate. And then I remind them, did you include sleep? And they kind of look at me like, oh, yeah, I need to do that too. So then they write that on a sticky note and they put it on the wall in the growing pile of sticky notes. And I said, well, what about eating? Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I need to do that too. That does take some time. What about exercise and moving? And then they start to glare at me a little bit as they're trying to add all these additional things that help them actually be supported in their day, getting food and sleep and rest and maybe some entertainment in there as well. Sometimes we're squeezing ourselves out of our lives. And so really important to remember that. And how you know perhaps your plate is getting too full is it's running you. Your days are running you and you're running from the one thing to the next, feeling like you can't pause and breathe and keep up. So if you're facing that right now, and I find when we're making that transition from summer to fall, that's a great time of shifting of energies and transition to evaluate. Check in. See what's on your plate. We have an amazing guest today, I know, as I share some of what she does and her passion and her heart to help people be motivated builds things that they're called to build no matter what, to really be encouraged and motivated to shine in your life, I want you to think about what you've got on your plate and create room and space so that you can stay motivated, you can be empowered, you can do the things you are called to do and want to do in your life. I know our special guest expert's going to inspire you. She's going to motivate you. She's going to encourage you. And I want you to take some of the valuable wisdom that she's going to be sharing with you, that I'm going to be sharing with you on these subjects, to really help you stay powerfully motivated in your life in a practical way. So we're really paying attention to what's on our plate, and on a profound level, on a mindset level, as we are going forward in life. Because you each are a precious gift. There is no one else just like you, and you are absolutely needed in this world. And so I wanted to bring someone to you that I feel like can inspire you, motivate you, and encourage you as we're going in this transition from the summer time frame into the fall, and really looking at what we've got on our plates. So let's take a breath together, one of those deep belly breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One of the great ways I've learned to evaluate my plate is one breath at a time. Just taking a couple breaths, of deep belly breaths, in through my nose, expanding my belly, breathing out through my mouth like a straw. Centers me, grounds me, and helps me actually lower my stress levels, become very present. It lowers your cortisol level when we just take a few moments to breathe that way. And when we become very present and purposeful in our reflection, it's amazing the perspective you will have and the choices that you can make in that space and time. And we have these amazing segments throughout our conversation today called commercial breaks, these 2-minute moments. And I'm going to encourage you, when those come up, to stay present, to spend that time breathing, processing real time what's being shared with you and spoken to you and you're receiving in your heart. Give yourself the gift of those 2 minutes throughout the show to process real time what's being shared, so that as you go forth, you are coming from a place of nourishment, having that pause to really center and powerfully support you. But I also want to take a moment for us to connect heart to heart, soul to soul, spirit to spirit. Those of you who are driving, please stay safe, eyes open, alert, no texting and driving, both hands on the wheels. Those of you who are able to, I encourage you to sit back in your chair, put both feet on the floor, feeling the chair and the floor supporting you. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your head, and take one of those deep belly breaths. And as you breathe out, close your eyes. You're absolutely safe. Keeping your eyes closed and breathing with your hand on your heart, hand on your head, bringing all of you in, mind, body, soul, and spirit, in this space. What is it that you need today? What will encourage you, motivate you, empower you to really shine in your life? What is it that you need and are willing to receive? Just receive that information. Sometimes it comes in the form of a picture, a memory, a sound, a scent, any of the 5 senses or all of them. What is it that you need today? Receive that information and then come back into the room, opening up your eyes, continuing to breathe fully present. I invite you to write down whatever information you received, to keep it top of mind so that you are on the lookout for whatever it is that was spoken to your heart and spirit that you are looking for, that you are willing to lean into. Because when we know and we remember what it is we're looking for, it's a lot easier to recognize it, to lean into it, to see, this is the thing that will help me. This is exactly what I was looking for. But we have a tendency to get distracted and forget. So I want to encourage you to write it down, keep it top of mind, and be looking and listening and feeling in with anticipation to receive the answer that you're looking for, the information, the support, whatever it is that you need and are willing to receive. Let's take one more big breath together. Eyes open, fully alert. Beautiful. Great. And in this space, Nichole, I was wondering if you had something laid upon your heart that you wanted to share with our listeners today.
Hi, Rebecca. Yes, I do. I want them to lean in and to breathe deeply and breathe out. Spread their arms and how to woo, because that is nothing but peace. You have to be willing to, I want them to let go of anything that's holding them back, whether it's time, whether it's pressure, whatever it is that's stealing their joy from today. I want them to holler, woo, and let it go. That's what I'm leaning in on today. And that's what I want to share, is to let go and find their peace where they can stay joyous. Take a bite of that fruit and love on it.
I love, and I feel that joy in your laughter. I love that. Bubbled up.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's so important to remember, that part of receiving what it is you need means, being present, breathing, and letting go of those things that do not serve, letting go of those things that are holding us back, so that we can have that deep breath and stillness and peace and joy in our life. Yes. Really beautiful share. Thank you, Nichole.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And on my heart, I just want to underline that, just releasing those things. Sometimes we're carrying around an awful lot of stuff on that plate that perhaps we didn't even put there. And is no longer serving. And I want to invite and give you all full permission to release whatever is no longer serving, that you do not want on that plate, and keep those things that do. And we are getting ready to go into our first commercial break. And remember, I encourage you during that time to breathe, really think about what's on your plate, and be leaning in anticipation for our next exciting segment, as we will dig into the amazing wisdom, heart, and power of Nichole Peters. We look forward to talking to you in just a moment.
Voice America Women. Your passion starts here.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the Walk Star.
And I'm Cammie Ferry, the Theater Queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for people like you. With just one 7-minute audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities. This is a dynamic way to share your message, reach more people, and expand your impact. Apply now at yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent. Finalists get to audition live in front of community leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Don't wait. Find out more. Visit yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com and make the most of an incredible life transformation.
Become our friend on Facebook. Post your thoughts about our shows and network on our timeline. Visit facebook.com/Voice America.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you took that magical 2-minute moment to breathe in, receive, process, and really let go of anything that is no longer serving you. So anything that is holding you back, and these can be habits, patterns, mindsets, things that we're doing. And I invite you as we go through our show together today, and I love that Nichole shared this in the opening segment, to really release, let go of anything that is no longer serving you so that you can be in that place that is centered, peaceful, and build on a foundation that can last, that we can really pour into you today as you are purposely choosing what is on your plate, what you are going to say yes to, what you are going to bring forward in your life. So let's breathe that in. Wonderful. And I wanted to formally introduce Nichole. You got to hear a little bit of her heart and her passion in our opening segment, but let me just share a little bit of her more formal bio with you. Nichole Peters is a motivational speaker, underlining motivational, founder and CEO of Women of Love, Power, and Respect. She is the executive producer of the Motivational Lounge TV and radio show. Also, the founder and CEO of Believe in Your Dreams Publishing, and it's her publishing company that is actually publishing our forthcoming book called Come Out of Hiding and Shine, with all capital letters. And if you've been listening to some of our previous interviews, we've been highlighting authors in this book, and it will be released the very end of this month. We're super excited. And when we do our special release the last week of September, we're going to have special secret codes that will get you a super rate on Amazon to support our best-selling campaign efforts. So be watching for that and staying in tune and leaning in. That book is transformational and will really be supportive, I believe, of all of you. So Nichole Peters is a best-selling author. She's actually one of our co-authors in that book as well. She has a radio show that's coming out, a television show that's coming out, events that she's touring across the country, speaking and sharing, really empowering women across the country and around the world. She's an advocate for domestic violence survivors, a funding expert, where she helps you get the funds you need to do what you're called to do and build, and is absolutely passionate about motivating and empowering women. Please lean in and warmly welcome the amazing Nichole Peters to the show. Welcome.
Woohoo! My Rockin' Rebecca, I am so excited to be here on this call with my purpose-driven leader. It is such an amazing opportunity to be a part of anything that you have because you really drive people to their purpose. You really make them see the light. That's why when your book was called Come Out of Hiding and Shine, I said I got to rock it with Rebecca.
Well, thank you, Nichole. I'm very honored to have you on the show, and it's always a pleasure to talk and share with you. And I'm excited to give you as a gift, in a sense, to all of our listeners today as they tap into your heart and your passion for all that you do. It's always very inspiring, and we'll rock the show together. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I'd love to tap into a little bit of the why. Why is this work around motivating others and empowering others, lifting them up to shine, from the funding to the TV and radio, all the different platforms and medias that you're doing this, the books? Why is that work of empowering women in this way, of motivating women, of supporting them? Why is that personally so important to you?
Rebecca, that is an amazing question that you just asked me, and I'm going to give you a couple whys. My whys was because I was so afraid. I was in fear, and when you're in fear, it takes your whys to know. Like you can't. Well, I'm going to say it takes your why to I can't. And one time I thought I can't make it. I can't be a good writer. I can't be a publisher. I can't be nobody because in my thoughts, that's what I thought, that I was a nobody. I could be nothing but the biggest failure. So when I finally found that gift and I started believing, not only believing in me, but believing in others and know that God, with his faith, that I can do anything that's possible for those who believe. And it really became a why of the truth of the matter is all you have to do is believe. So when I see myself accomplishing certain things, I was like, okay, let me give myself an extra effort. I really thought since I had so other reasons why I thought I couldn't. I was a child that failed tremendously when it came to reading comprehension and writing skills. That was my weakest area. So I was like, I want to be this author. So I was like, how can I do it? So my why became, can I do it? And then it came from can I do it to yes, I can. And it came from yes, I can to I can help others. And it came from I can help others to I can push myself to help others to turn it globally so they can help others. And that's just why I did it, because I felt like I was in such a dark cloud that I couldn't burst into seeing anything shine, anything that can help me move and push forward and break those chains. I had to realize that the only way you stay in bondage is through your fears, through your thoughts, and through having a negative mind over your life. And once you break through any barrier, and once you get through any kind of how can I say it? Anytime you turn your negative mindset into an inspirational mindset, a motivational mindset, a mindset of I can do it, that's when you turn your whys into this is why I can, because I was born to do it. I was born to make sure that I push through and I get to my destiny. I was born to help others. We are born to reach back. We are born to teach others, okay, there's love out there. There's peace out there. There's prosperity out there. There's hope out there. And you can get to your perseverance as long as you have plans, as long as you have principles in line, and you might get sidetracked. That's just a part of life, and that's a part of growing, especially when you get into your business. So that is why I had to do what I had to do, Rebecca. I know that so many people was wounded and needed to be motivated. So I said that I was going to motivate them to the masses, and that is what I've been doing, Rebecca. And I so love it.
Thank you for sharing. I was sitting over here listening and nodding and wanting to underline what you're sharing. And I hope, listeners, you're able to feel her passion, her love, her inspiration, and wisdom that she is sharing from her heart to yours in her why. And that it's giving you a moment to think about your why. And what are you telling yourself? What are you sharing and echoing forward within yourself and to others? And is that truly what you want to be echoing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Now, I introduced I should say, when I shared your bio, I shared about a few of the things that you have that are coming out, from your radio show to your television show to your live events. And I just wanted to see if you would take a moment with us and share a little bit about your forthcoming radio show and television shows. I know there's plural, so that was shows with an S, so that we can be leaning in with anticipation to get more of Nichole and all that you will be sharing with us and empowering with us with around the world.
Sure, no problem. Excited that I have I can see a few of, I have people talking in the background, but some people can't get on, and they try their best too. One thing we have is I'm doing a 25 to 32 city tour. And my first tour was in Dallas, Texas on September the 30th. And what I'm doing on that Friday of September the 30th, I'm announcing my Voice of America radio show that is coming up. And I am so excited that we're going to do a live show on the stage on that day. With Voice of America. Woohoo! I am so excited. Not only that, what we have is I have my other TV show coming up. It's called The Motivational Lounge, which will be on Empower Connection TV with Rebecca Hall Gruyter and her team on Voice of America once again. I'm so excited. What the Motivational Lounge team does is we go out and we motivate people. We find out what is it they glitch and what's stopping them from being able to sit on that lounge and to be motivated and to become entrepreneur. We don't care what your race is. We don't care what your income is. We don't care about any of that. All we want to do is see you reach and have the success. And me and my team from all over have been getting together and to making sure that this become a success starting in September. And we are just totally excited about it. Woohoo! That's another one. And then I have my other show that's coming out, and I named it Warrior That's Rock. On my other show is where I go in with my different tours, like the one that we have in Dallas. And it's also going to be on Empower Connection TV with Rebecca Hall Gruyter. And what I do is we have the show and the tours and all the different authors, all the different co-authors that I have. And let me tell you something when I say different authors and co-authors. I go after authors that I know have a story. Not only do I have a story, not only do Rebecca have a story, not only do, I'm just going to say someone in particular, not only do Lisa Nichols have a story, not only do Steve Harvey, different people that I know have a story, Brad Pitt, a lot of people I know that have amazing stories, Angelina Jolie, but there's a lot of people that secretly that have a story that nobody knows anything about. And I went after them and I searched for them to go dig in their guts and tell about their passion, tell about the things they've been wanted and need help on. So that's what the Women Warrior Tour is about. Some people that will catch and captivate you that you never know, that have been woken and have a story that is just amazing. So Women Warriors Tour will also be one of the on the show. I also have the show coming
and Nichole, we do have to go to our commercial break, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a cliffhanger there. We will share her additional announcement in just a moment, but I want to encourage all of you during this commercial break to those 2-minute moments. Really think about, what is your story? What is it that you have birthing within you that you are wanting to bring forward, whether it's a story, a way that you're kind of touch the world, business that's secretly in you that you are ready to let start coming forward. And when we come back, we'll talk about steps you can take to do that. We'll talk to you in just a moment.
This is the Voice America Women's Channel, where your success is limitless.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for people like you. With just one 7-minute audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities. This is a dynamic way to share your message, reach more people, and expand your impact. Apply now at yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent. Finalists get to audition live in front of community leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Don't wait. Find out more. Visit yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent.
Age with Attitude TV is for the woman who does not see her future as a nice little old lady, but rather she sees herself living a bold, juicy, kick-ass second half. Now, if this is the life you want for your second 50, then Age with Attitude TV is for you. You'll find stories to inspire you, plus money and metabolism tips that really work. Check it all out at agewithattitude.tv, presented by Jan Rose Distel. Find us on voiceamerica.tv. And remember, it's never too late to create a life you love.
Relationship issues? Anxious? Parenting challenges? No more. Learn to live your best life. Tune into Straight Talk with top therapist, relationship, and anxiety expert Sandra Reish. Learn to transform your challenges into effective solutions. Whether it's relationships, parenting, anxiety, or other traps, Sandra will show you how you can live the life of your dreams. Listen live every Thursday afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Pacific Time on the Voice America Health and Wellness Channel.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the walk star.
And I'm Cami Ferry, the theater queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
Tune in for Suzanne Ross and Lighten Up TV, evolutionary wellness for the body, mind, and spirit. Each episode features Suzanne and her amazing guests, including inspirational authors, speakers, wellness experts, and spiritual guides. This series is focused on achieving total well-being so that you can live well and love life. Visit lightenuptv.net to find out more. Lighten Up TV is presented by the Awakening Center, a nonprofit for those seeking a higher way of living and being. Don't miss out on living your best life now. Go to lightenuptv.net today.
Follow us on Twitter at VoiceAmericaTRN. Get the lowdown on guests, new shows, and your favorites. That's VoiceAmericaTRN.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed those 2-minute moments and took an opportunity to breathe and really think about what's on your plate and what is birthing within you. Is there a story that is calling out to be shared? Is there a business or some way you're called to touch the world? And I want to encourage you to listen to what we're sharing with today, to also listen to what's being spoken into your spirit, and be willing to add action on your plate that will lead towards bringing forward what you are called to bring forward. And I know I had to shift to the commercial break really quickly there, and Nichole was about to share about her, drumroll, TV channel that is coming forward in January. So I hand the floor back over to you. Share about your upcoming TV channel.
Woohoo, Rebecca. First off, I would like to say thank you for the major opportunity that you offer me. It's such an amazing, because I was one of the young women that was told that I would never be this successful. I could never get to this because of some minor disabilities I had. So when you offer me this, it let me know that you believe in me. That's why I try so hard not to fail you in any type of way, or and to make sure I can show you that I can do it because you believe in me. And when people believe in you, that makes you the person that you offering everything to really wants to, how can I put it? Can I put it in my own words this time, Rebecca? Go harder.
Please.
Go stronger.
I love that.
Motivated. And it inspire you to just look up to that person and be like, wow, she believes in me. So when you offer me the channel, I was like, what name do I want to give the channel? What is it? And I could not get away from believe. If you ever notice, I love the word believe. So I named the channel Believe in Your Dreams Production, Believe in Your Dreams Channel Network. That is, network channel. Believe in Your Dreams Network channel. And the reason why I named it Believe in Your Dreams Network channel is because when people ask me why you name your channel that, I can say the owner of this channel believe in me. And I believe in myself. And I already had dreams like this since I was younger. I visioned I visioned that I would be an author and a publisher, but I never visioned that I was going to have my own TV channel. And that's so amazing to me. And to have people already ready to get started with the channel, like, we can't wait to get started on the channel. And I had some to tell me, well, I don't have the money to get started on. And I said, well, suppose I tell you I can offer you Rockstar funding. I said, God knew it was going to come to me this way. So he gave me a way to where you don't have the money. I have a way for you to raise the money so you can have your own show on my channel. It's opportunities out there. I don't want no one to be turned away and say they can have a channel when I know that they have the talent. I know that they're motivated. I know they out there and can help others. So I really appreciate you that I can add on 120 people to the show just to help them. And that's just amazing. And they also will be Voice of America as well, because you're the director of the channel. I just think this is so many opportunities to open the doors for so many people. And I just want to thank you for being that leader. That's why I say purpose-driven. It goes with you. That is why you my recipient at my conference and keynote speaker at the conference, because you are a purpose leader. And I appreciate you so much, and I love you so much. And I just want you to know that this channel will rock.
Oh, Nichole. I have no doubt. Thank you very much. And I am
Can I share one more thing?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
What me and my team is doing for the channel, and I share this with you as well. Me and my Voice America, the ones that's going to be on the RHG channel media, we're going to New York, New Year's, because the channel launched in January 2017, and we're going to drop balloons in New York for the channel.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, we have our RHG network launching in January, and I'm so excited to have you and all of those that are supporting you, leaning into and called to be on your beautiful channel, stepping forward, being willing to be seen and heard. Because when we're willing to do that, it makes a difference in so many lives. And it's not about perfection, which I'm very grateful that it's not. It's about connection, I believe, in that willingness, and you being willing to step into that space and hold that platform and energy and make it accessible and available to so many. That is making a global difference. So I can't wait to see those balloons in January. What
Yay! We're going to be ready, real ready. Mm-hmm.
I love it. And one of the things that you shared about, I just wanted to emphasize your heart in this, that one of the things I appreciate about you, Nichole, is this passion to not leave anyone behind that is called to step forward. And if you don't have the funding, then Rockstar Funding, we can help you with the funding. And I know this is the same approach you took with your amazing book that is currently being released. It was just dropped recently, and dropped means released to the public, called Warrior Women. And in this book, she has transformational stories. And like she was sharing, she was seeking out those that had a story to share that perhaps have not shared it before. And she created that platform and that space, and she reached out to those that had a story to share and created a space for them and the ability for them to lean in and share their transformational, very authentic and powerful stories in this book called Warrior Women, which is available on Amazon right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So they can
and it got loaded today on Barnes & Noble.
Oh, woohoo. So Barnes & Noble and on Amazon, you can look up Warrior Women. And we just have a couple minutes before break, but I wanted to give you a moment to share in your words about the book so that they can see if this would support them and something they want to lean into. I'm excited about it.
Oh, awesome. Where you were the forward in the book. You was the purpose forward in the book. What I did with this anthology is I had been around doing different conferences and talking to a couple other leaders. And it was like, Nichole, I don't think I can write a story. I have a story, but I don't think I can write it. And I said, why do you think you can't write it? And I tell them my story about how I was told that I could never write. I told them my story, and it was like, really? And I said, can I help you? I want to lean in and help you. What I do with my 15% of my sales that I make from my publishing company, I invest it back into others' writers. And I get with my editors, and we ghostwrite whatever they need to put in their story. We listen to them. We do them a questionnaire, and we turn their chapter into an amazing expert story. And what I did with Women Warriors Who Make It Rock, we currently was number 3 last week. On Amazon. We haven't made number 1 is because I've been really, really busy and we didn't do the Motivation Lounge big, massive launch yet, but we're going to make number 1. We're currently number 3 in creativity, which we're behind such a beautiful, amazing author, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Garthen. She's very, very powerful and strong. And to be number 3 behind her, I take right now, Rebecca, because I added 11 women in here. Didn't give me a dime, not one dime. It was my gift back to God to show that it doesn't matter it doesn't matter that they didn't have anything. I did Rockstar Funding to make sure I was able to pay the editors, make sure I got them in his book because their story means so much to me. I refused to leave them behind because I knew their story was going to break through to so many people. And it have. Their story touched me and made me cry. And I said, I want to be able to share their story to the masses with other people. I knew that they all had a story. Timmy Robinson had a story. Melinda had a story. I knew that Samantha, Dr. Lisa, so many of them, Melissa, Carol, they all had a story to tell. And I said, I need to reach back and receive them and let them come into this book. Because a lot of people knew me. As far as I have, a great following, and why not share it with them? It shouldn't matter who they are. It shouldn't matter that they're not this expert writer, because if I can learn, they can learn. And if I can help, I can teach them. And if I can teach them, I can reach back and let them receive their story. And now they're like, I'm an author now. I cannot believe it. That's all I wanted to hear, Rebecca, is that they're author now and they can't believe it. And what I wanted to receive on the other end was to hear the people say, oh, these stories are really just making me have a teardrop. I can really change my life too. That's all I wanted, because that is what Jesus would do.
Beautiful. So, listeners, I want you to really take a moment here as we go into our next commercial break to breathe in all that Nichole is sharing with you. Really breathe it into your spirit and see and start to say, not I can't, but I can, and start to ask how and what's the next step. And for those of you that would love to be touched by this amazing book that Nichole has spearheaded and compiled and led, and is such a powerful gift to the world, I encourage you to lean into that as well. And you can find it on Barnes & Noble and Amazon, Warrior Women That Rock. And when we come back, we're going to share some parting wisdom and tips that you can start to apply in your life right now. We look forward to talking to you in just a moment.
The Voice America Women's Channel.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the walk star.
And I'm Cammie Ferry, the theater queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
The Ugly Awkward Dance Show is designed to help you move through those ugly, awkward, and uncomfortable life experiences. You know what we're talking about. Did you know that each challenge brings a gift? Once you figure that out, even the toughest challenge almost becomes fun. Each program includes engaging guests who talk about what they've overcome, as well as a mindful movement exercise to help you move through your emotional blocks. Yes, there will be awkward dancing too. Visit theuglyawkwarddance.com.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for people like you. With just one 7-minute audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities. This is a dynamic way to share your message, reach more people, and expand your impact. Apply now at yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent. Finalists get to audition live in front of community leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Don't wait. Find out more. Visit yourpurposedrivenpractice.net/speaker-talent.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you took advantage of that 2-minute moment just for you to lean in, breathe, process what's being shared with you, and perhaps spoken into your spirit and heart as we are enjoying this just sacred time together where we get to come together as sisters and really lean in as a community and connect heart to heart through this conversation. So I encourage you to really come fully present as we share some additional pieces of advice, wisdom, and tips to really empower you, to motivate you in your life and on your journey. And I was thinking as we took this commercial break and talking with Nichole a little bit, thinking about what is it that we can give you to really support you on your journey. And I wanted us to share a tip or a piece of advice, something for you to take with you as you go forth, as you go back out into the world. And my tip and my suggestion to really stay motivated, to be empowered, to live a life on purpose and with purpose is to remember to pause and breathe. Just take a moment. We've done that throughout the show today for you. Mm-hmm. And with those breaths, you're releasing those things that no longer serve, and you're breathing in the things that do. That can transform your life. In one moment, as you're pausing, you're choosing to lean into the things that matter to you, that you are called to bring forward, that you want to build. And if we forget to pause, we can miss those moments. So that's my tip and piece of advice and wisdom I want to share with you, is to remember to pause and breathe. And then, Nichole, I wanted to hand the floor over to you and to see what piece of advice you had to share with us today as well.
My piece of advice, Rebecca, is everyone to, whatever is stopping them, like I area to release and let back their happiness. And the reason why I say snatch back your happiness is because joy is essential in your life. And lately, when you go through things, the first thing you do is you lose your happiness. You lose your joy. And then you feel down, you feel let down, and you go through so much. But you got to realize that's a part of life. When you're doing things good, there's darkness going to come at you and want you to stop. There are going to be people at you. There are going to be people that judge you. But I want you to do is snatch back your happiness. Because when you are happy, you feel better, you live better, and you work better. And your passion becomes completely alive. Be happy till it scares the hell out of you. And when I say that, I mean, don't let nothing stop it. Always remember that you have to forgive, to let the mental and emotional doors go. Just let them go and just let God. Let God and let go. And my next one is believe in your dreams. Because when you believe in your dreams, nothing stops you. Then remember that when you believe, you have to have love in your heart. So I want everyone to take their right hand and place it over their heart, and take their left hand and place it over their heart. And I want them to squeeze real tight. If you feel it close to your shoulder, and let the muscles breathe in with you. And just release. And let nothing stop you from believing your dreams. I don't care what gets thrown at you. It can be the kitchen sink. Just know that it can get clean. That's where the dishes get cleaned at. Just snatch back your happiness and rock your joy. That's my tips, Rebecca.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And I know you actually have even more that you were willing to make available to our listeners. And I'm really excited about this gift that she's generously making available, because I find so many of you out there have so much to give, so much you're wanting to bring forward, but sometimes it's the funding that can stop you. And Nichole wanted to support you in that. So Nichole, can I have you step forward in just about a minute and a half, share about your amazing gift that you're making available?
Oh, and I love this gift too, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nichole, we lost you.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Hello?
So yep, we can hear you. We want to hear about your amazing gift.
Yes. What my gift is for you today is for, and I love this gift, so amazing, is to rock star your funding. And I'm willing to, because so many people have problems as far as why they don't start their business. I've been there. I started my business off with $1,200. I want to show them that even if you don't have $12, I have helped some people that started off with $10. And I'm offering 2 15-minute coaching classes on how to rockstar your funding. What you do is send an email to me at Motivate Your Mind, and it's MOTIVAT, just UR, and then mind, MIND, at yahoo.com. And let me know, send me your email, let me know everything that you're needing for the coaching class and that you're ready to rock, because we would turn you into a star with your business, and we'll get you started with your 15-minute coaching. And if you need more than that, we can also use other plans that we do, packages and plans that we do have. And I'm excited, and I am excited to offer this to you all. But it's 2 15-minute free coaching sessions on Rockstar Your Funding.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing about this and making it available and being our powerful and motivating guest today. I appreciate you, Nichole, and the work that you do. And listeners, I wanted to let you know how you can access her gift as well. We actually have it on a website called radiogifts.net. It's a radio full of gifts. A website full of gifts called Radio Gifts, and that's plural, .net. You put in your name and email address so we can stay in touch, and then you'll scroll down to today's date, which is August 31st. You're going to see Nichole's picture and her amazing gift you can click on, and that will generate the link that you can send to Nichole to say yes and access this powerful gift that she's making available. This can be the thing that changes you from where you're at to where you want to go. This can be that thing to help bring in the funding to help you believe in your dreams and bring forward all that you're called to bring forward. So I encourage you to lean in, because you are an amazing gift to the world.
Yeah.
There is no one else just like you. And I believe the biggest gift I can bring the world, the biggest way I can touch the world is through each of you, and encouraging, empowering you each to step forward, to be seen just a little bit more, and to bring your unique gifts and talents forward, because the world needs you, not someday, but today, exactly as you are. Wherever you go, whatever you do, may you always, always bloom.